So what's good? We're here with B-Boy
Dynamo.
D1.
D1.
Just 10.
Jesus nuts.
Boogie Tunes crew, Maine.
Okay.
Represent.
Cool. So who wants to be interviewed first?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. So how long you been breaking for?
10 years.
Whoa.
Started when I was 15.
Yep.
Learned from a kid from New York.
Mhm.
Been doing it ever since.
Fresh.
What else you got for me?
Damn. 10 years. That's 10 minutes of an interview. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. So what other styles? Do you do any other styles or?
I do a little bit of popping, a little bit of everything, but mostly I concentrate on breaking, b-boying. That's about it.
Do you ever try to throw those into your moves?
I do sometimes. I mean, obviously being in Maine, it's a little woodsy up there. There's not a big scene, but we try to, make it as big as we can.
Yeah.
Practice as much as we can. It's hard out there, but we still represent. We still do as much as we can.
Fresh. Cool, man. So any more shout outs, anything? You represent Portland, Maine.
Biddeford, but it's right next. It's like 20 minutes from Portland, Maine.
Would you prefer that to be a
Portland would be like the center of it.
yeah?
You know
Do you
what I
go
mean?
to Portland a lot?
I do. It's, like I said, it's 20
Most
minutes
of our
away.
shows are out there.
All right,
we
cool.
do a lot of shows, a lot of hitting and stuff, stuff like that. There's a lot of other kids that aren't really into it too much, but we try to, branch out and do our thing as
Yeah.
much as we can out there, and even northern Maine. But most of our crew is from Biddeford.
Biddeford.
Biddeford, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Man, I this doesn't necessarily have to be about breaking.
Yeah.
But if you want to go through some lineage.
A lot of, like a lot of b-boys backgrounds, we grew up without a lot of money, living at home, we didn't puff around the weed and stuff like that. We didn't know what hard work was, and then all of a sudden, breaking came into our lives, and that's when we kind of evolved into maturing,
Yeah.
like realizing that there's more to life, and dancing is like something that we didn't even know existed, and then when we found out, we started to just love everything about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It was a swan dive. Swan dive. That's what breaking was.
Yeah. Cool.
and we were kind of outcasts, you know what I mean? So like we didn't there's a lot of preps in our school kind of like
Yeah.
looked down on us, but when we started breaking, we evolved into something different, you know what I mean? Like just our own little clique,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was like our own sport in school, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
A lot of cats, they dove into growing up in school in Biddeford, up in Maine. Cats gone into the rap shit. They got into the gangster shit. You know what I mean? Everybody thought there was a thug. When we met Pete, we got in a break and he explained to us the good and evil of hip hop. You know what I mean? There
Yeah.
really was.
Mhm.
So there was the cats that took it to the gangster route. There was the cats that took it to the b-boy route. And we grew up watching the Freshest Kids, keeping up with our history. And you can be a bad guy, you can be a good guy. You know what I mean? Bad guys, they roll around with guns and Glocks and shit. You know what I mean? They have nothing better to do. We had nothing better to do. We didn't have money. We didn't have shit to do. We fucking sat in our driveway dancing our asses off until we fucking fell asleep like babies. Straight up. That's how Pete put it to us. That's how hip hop was for us. And so it's like when we think about hip hop, we think about the whole gangster side they have of it. You know what I mean? And back in our day, it was 50 Cent, G-Unit, all that stuff. We all fucked with that. We all dipped around. But then it came down to the wire, and it was like, yo, what is hip hop to you? And hip hop to us was dancing in our fucking driveway, pushing each other, fighting every single day to see who was the best. That's how we did. Me, you, Justin, Spig.
Well, also,
Us four did it.
what also helps is we've been friends for like 16
Our whole
Yeah, I
life.
mean, all right, so growing up, we were friends since we were like 8 years old, you know what I mean?
Grew up in
doing
the-
little
yeah.
things, like playing the Game
Manhunt,
Boy, playing the
Crab Apple
Pokemon and
Wars
stuff
and
like
shit.
that. Yeah, just doing stupid things like that, always together. So eventually, when we started breaking, that even brought us closer together. It was always like that little niche that we had, So when breaking came to us, it was like, this is amazing. You know what I mean? It's not only a way to keep positive, but it's also
Keep
something that there's so many different aspects that are positive about it, like keeping fit, staying out of trouble, doing something that you love. It's your passion, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Especially being from Maine, you don't see a lot of that, you know what I mean? Like he was saying, there's a lot of kids that think hip hop is just rap, you know what I mean, the shit on the radio. But there's also the graffiti, the breaking, the DJing, all that shit. Like
The elements.
nobody really knows up there what it is. So when we found out what it is, we kind of felt on top of that whole a whole different level. So when we found out what that was, it kind of just like that was
Around
it. You know what I mean? We're doing it. You know what I mean?
You united.
It was different than
Big
what
Bang
everybody
Theory,
up there
yeah.
was doing. You know. So we kept to it as best we could, and we're still doing it. You know, some of us fall off a little bit at a time. You know, but we still, no matter what, we're always gonna keep at it. Always.
We're always friends.
A lot of people today hunt for camaraderie, like that whole the brother shit, hanging out. You know, you can hang out with somebody and be like, "Yo, this is my brother right here." You know what I mean? Ain't no scene got it the way b-boying does. B-boying, like, yo, you're my brother. You said it earlier tonight. You know what I mean? Like, you just hanging out with a b-boy and you just know, like, you all have that
good
equal
positive
respect
energy.
for each other. Because it's like every other element in hip hop that I respect so much. I love hip hop, but it's like with b-boying, there's so much passion into it that it's like immediately when you see another b-boy, you're like, yo, that's a brother to me. I mean, that's a warrior, a Spartan I will stand beside and be like, yo, like, we're gonna ride this, you know. The battle's coming. We're standing right here, ready to rock.
Because
with
we're
it.
all kind of outcasts to the other normal shit.
Exactly.
You know, when somebody sees you throwing down on the floor, they're like, "Oh my god! Like, what is that?" You know.
They lose
I
their
want my
shit.
kids
So
to
we
do
feel
that. That's
different?
another thing. Generations. Kids see that shit, blows their mind up.
Tell me that it's not hard now to pass it on to the younger generation. Like we're looking at our daughters now and stuff. You know what I mean? Like we gotta hand it down. It was easy to us because we needed something to bite onto. We're from Maine, so we needed something to like sink our teeth into. Like you go around the world and shit where you got a bigger scene and it's harder. I can only imagine because up in Maine where it's so small, it really is hard to find like the next kids that are gonna do it. But it's like
They're
you
up
love
there.
hip hop so hard, bro, that it doesn't even matter. Your children's children will be doing it. Our kids will be doing it simply because they see how much we love it. They see
Another
how
reason
pure
I
it is.
started b-boying was because the weed. Straight up, I started smoking that weed.
Yo,
I
you
was just
keep
like,
it real.
yo.
You keep it real.
Smoking weed in the driveway, I'd be like, "Oh shit, I think I'm nasty."
Every
You
group,
know?
dude, we were so fucking high out of our minds, dude. Our mentor, Pete, he's like, yo, yeah, this is the six step.
fat
1,
block.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yo,
6,
come
7.
take
We're
a
just
hit
so
real quick, you
stoned.
know?
But he was an older cat. He was so cool to us that we just wanted to hang out with him. Pete. Because he breakdanced. And up in Maine, b-boying ain't around here like it is here. You know what I mean? I see all these b-boys in here. Up in Maine, it ain't
Yeah,
like that.
this kid was from
It's
like
so
he was from
nurtured.
Brooklyn, New York. You know what I mean? So when he came up and we met him through smoking weed, he was just like one day he showed us a video and he's like, "Yeah, I do that." And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Show me some moves," you know. So we ended up going in his driveway. We just he would teach us, you know, one by one. We like I said, we take a hit of the weed, we'd start dancing. You know what I mean?
It's on
like,
tar too. Like
that's
going on a
what I
slanted driveway hill on tar. Killing it. Loved it.
So that's pretty much it, though. You know what I mean? Like
Started
that's how we started breaking. You know, like I was 15, and whatever the year difference is between us all, like we started at the same time, pretty
We're
much.
the same gen.
You know, growing up
Gen
as
one.
friends already kind of brought it even closer together. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like we just fucking stuck onto it, suck our teeth in like vampires, like goblins. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
Freshness.
Fire.
Cool, man. Let's like. I'm just gonna I guess I'll create a playlist that's joint interviews because this is tighter than like singling people out, and you guys are flowing better as a unit.
Exactly. You know, and that's, you know, a lot of even with b-boying in the cipher, you feed off each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, especially when you have close friends next to you. You know, like every one of those kids in the cipher right now, we have that connection. You know what I mean? I might not know them, but we still feed off each other. You know what I mean? And that's what hip hop is. You know what I mean?
So all three of you are basically like 10 years. Pretty much.
Yeah. I
Tight.
started-
That's convenient.
Yeah, I started. I was 15, so I'm 24 now, so almost 10
Yeah.
years.
Cool, man. You do this for fun. You don't expect to take it
I do
anywhere.
it for fun, you know, like any b-boy would say. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if somebody's gonna pay me a penny, I'll take it. But
I'm the worst.
no, I go to practice, and that's it. I don't.
The girls.
You know, the girls gonna help, but you know, honestly, it's more for myself. You know what I mean?
You don't smoke at all.
The energy that you feel when you're in the cipher, when you're at practice, when you're at a battle, whatever. It's just like the best feeling ever, you know. Same with graffiti, you know.
Yeah.
When you're writing a tag,
Yeah.
when you're up there on a train or something like that,
It's exhilarating. It's a rush.
it's just it's a rush. It's like drinking like 10 Red Bulls, you know. Like it gives you wings, and that's it. You know, like, it literally like just gives you this different feeling than like sitting at home or fucking doing drugs and getting in fights. Like, because I know a lot of kids that want to just cause trouble. That's not for me, you know.
Boom. That's it. Yo, that's That's 10 minutes. Thank you.
No, she was.
Hell yeah, man.
She was
Yeah.
working
All
a full-time job.
right.
so-
Cool.
How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America.